Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here. Today's video, I got an immigration program that does not require a job offer. And also, you don't need much CRS score for express entry. Many of you have been struggling and saying, hey Igor, my CRS score is just under 400. How can I get to Canada? How can I get the Canada immigration program and get my PR in Canada in 2020 with this much of CRS score? Well, good news guys, I got a program for you. Just needs only 300 CRS score in order for you to immigrate, and you don't need a job offer. It's related to Alberta, and that is where we are right now. This is Calgary, that's where I live. Calgary, Alberta. One of the best places to live in the world, one of the best provinces to live in Canada. Why I'm saying that is because, well, national average wages here are higher. So for same kind of job that you would do in Ontario or Vancouver, Vancouver, British Columbia, Toronto, Ontario, if you work there and you do same kind of job here, you get more money. Now that's one bonus. Second bonus is housing is way more affordable. So if in Ontario it's like a couple of millions, in Vancouver same thing, but here you can buy a house for $300,000, for $400,000. You need millions of dollars to be able to afford anything. In fact, I'll tell you this, I came here about 6 years ago to Alberta. Before that I lived in Ontario. Now I was not alone, I was an international student, and I'm still in touch with lots of those guys, and I'll tell you, majority of them still don't own anything. Some of them do own cars, but they don't own any properties. Whereas everyone who I know who moved to Alberta, everyone owns at least something. I own 2 cars and 2 real estate properties, condo and a house. And I tell you, that's a huge achievement for myself. If you ask me, Igor, where do I start? I would say, do your English test, book an IELTS test, because you need to get it done regardless which program you're going to choose. You go through Express Entry or Provincial Nominee Program or AIPP or Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program or Ontario, that new pilot that's starting. Anywhere program you're going through, you need it. English test. And if you cannot score enough, by doing the test, you will know what you have to improve. Which skills, reading, writing, speaking, what is your lowest point and how to increase it, to increase your chances to come to Canada. Next thing is education. Educational Credential Assessment, ECA. It can be done on WES.org, World Educational Services. Those guys, they do that service by providing you an ECA report to the government of Canada, so that you can prove your education from your home to equivalent to a Canadian standard of education. Next thing you have to know is, it's important to understand guys that you shouldn't be discouraged by negative comments of this video, by negative sayings of the people that you know and friends. I'll tell you this guys, there are so many people who discouraged me. Where are those people now? They're nowhere. Where are their opinions? They don't matter. Because I have achieved what I dreamed for. I came to the country to build a new life, and I built it. I started a family here, built a house, changed many jobs, finished education, and helping other people through my videos to come here as well too. And I'm telling you, it's been a blessing, and never get discouraged by any of those comments. If you're really determined, and don't believe anyone who's going to say an easy immigration program or things like that. I said there are easier immigration programs, but it does not mean that it's going to be easy for you to come to Canada. It's never easy to leave your home behind, your friends, your families, everyone, everything everything you're used to. Might be a bad country, but you're used to it. It might be a bad situation, but you're used to it. It's your stuff. It's your country. You're going to a totally different place, different environment, different climate, different people, different challenges, totally new level of challenges that you're going to face in Canada or through immigration process to this country. But you can do it, as many thousands, hundreds of thousands of immigrants who came here before you did it. So don't be discouraged. And those people who are discouraged, They don't have to come. They don't have to come. They are not going to make it, but you can make it. There are a few requirements that are included into this program. First thing is, you don't have to have a job offer, but because it's Alberta and you have to show that you're going to stay in this province, if you have a job offer, that's way better for you, and it does increase your chances of getting invited to apply for express entry, notice of interest, right? The documents that you're going to have to submit to provincial program. It does help you if you're an international graduate student and you have studied or worked in Alberta before. It does help you if you have relatives here that are close to you. Someone who would help you settle down here. You have to just show some kind of connection to Alberta. Your occupation NOC list, it also has to have some NOC code that's related to economical development of Alberta, something that's required here. So they look at all of those factors and beyond our control and an express entry profile, and you might get an invitation. How it's going to happen is you would get an email and you have 2 weeks to submit all of your documents to the address provided in that email. The information is there. Then once you submit it, they review it through a provincial nominee program, and then they can nominate you as a provincial nominee program to immigrate to Canada through express entry. So they select you from an express entry pool, which means is you have to have an active status there, an express entry pool, and it shouldn't be expiring within the next 3 months to increase your chances. Guys, one more time, I'll leave a link in the description of this video. Go to the government website, check out all the details on your own, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll try to answer as much as I can. And if you need a detailed guidance and you don't want to do it by yourself, I do encourage you getting an immigration consultant. You know, seriously, it does help for many people. Some people, however, can do it on their own and absolutely do not require anybody else's help, and many people came like that to Canada. Hey you, yes you, have you smashed the like button? Excuse me? You haven't subscribed to this channel? Then check out all the videos over here. I keep on making them for you. You want to see some vlog styles? Canada life, my family? Check this out. You want to subscribe now? Hit here. See you in Canada. See you in the next video. Bye for now.